Welcome to Daily Overdose.
Cancel out the noise. Track and level up the most important areas of your life while listening to your favorite motivational speeches. Download Mindset today.
Are you planting anything in the ground right now, or are you spending all of your life wasting time? What are you planting in the ground? What are you putting in the soil? Are you planting or are you resting? What are you doing? Now is the time to develop a legacy mindset. What is a legacy mindset? It is a way of thinking that causes you to make winning decisions today so you and others can have winning results tomorrow. And my question to you is, do you have a legacy mindset? Here's the deal. Too many of us, we think this is a rest season when really it's a planting season. This is the season to put some seed in the ground. Every decision you make is putting seed in the ground. Now is the season to plant seeds of prayer. Now is the time to plant financial freedom seeds, where you're planting a tree of financial freedom so that later on your children's children and your community will walk by a canvas tree of financial freedom. Plant in this season. Now is the time to develop a legacy mindset. Somebody saying, Pastor, I love this legacy thing, but I'm only 25. I got no kids. What does legacy got to do with me? Pastor, I'm about 73. You done missed the legacy sermon. I should have got it 20 years ago. My day's done, so there's nothing left. Maybe you're 40 years old, you say, Pastor, I got this mess over here, this mess over there. Legacy ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me tell you why legacy hits everybody. We have all had to deal with the struggle that we inherited from someone else's legacy and not ours. And the question is, are you going to set a new legacy and plant a new tree? Or are you going to sit by and just inherit the mess that somebody left for you? You have obstacles that are generational, and you don't know that they're generational because somebody left a legacy of pain and trauma that you have inherited. And unless you develop a legacy mindset, you'll never accelerate the way God wants you to. You're not going to tell nobody how to get out of that situation. So you cool when you having money and everybody else being broke. That you don't have a legacy mindset. A legacy mindset says, me making it is not enough. My kids doing well is not enough. Me praying is not enough. I'm not going to stop until me becomes we. Now is the time. When we talk legacy, we are talking about moving from just me making it and I'm good and I'm straight to nah, I got too many people not making it in. See, y'all thinking about a pandemic. It ain't got nothing to do with a pandemic. It's about a legacy mindset. I'm a Bullock, last name Bullock. As a Bullock, we preach, we sing. I got a nephew, niece singing, preaching, all kind. We birth singing. But then there's some other stuff that come with Bullock. Some struggles, some habits, some appetites that goes through the family. And what bothers me is nobody told me. Nobody told me. They told me about the preaching. They told me about the singing. But some of that other stuff, they forgot to tell me that this thing I'm fighting was my great-great-grandfather's fight. Y'all didn't tell me that part. Y'all told me he could sing, but you didn't tell me he had this struggle. And so now we got a generation of people who have a struggle that they inherited because nobody wants to tell them this is the thing that was planted in your life. And I'm sorry I never told you, but I planted that thing a long time ago. And the reason why your coping mechanism is under this particular tree is because that is what I planted. You can plant a new tree. You don't have to keep that seed, that tree there. You can pull that thing up and put something else in the roots. That's why legacy has to matter to you. because it's time to plant something new. I went to Berkeley College of Music for 2.5 years. I didn't take school very seriously. School wasn't necessarily something that I just was into. So I dropped out of school. I just started doing a little community college class here, a little community college class there, a little class here, a little class there. What happened was my mother graduated from college. My mom, you gotta understand, my mom started as my cafeteria lady when I was in 3rd grade. In 3rd grade, I showed up to school. My mother was the cafeteria lady. I watched my mother get her GED. And then after she got her GED, she went and started to pursue higher education in college. And my mom went from being the cafeteria lady to being in the classroom. And my mom, to this day, is the longest tenured teacher in that school. They gave her the most difficult classes, difficult kids, difficult cases. She went from the cafeteria to the classroom, and I went to my mother's graduation. When I saw my mother graduate college, oh, she planted something in my heart. She planted something in my life. And so I made a decision that before my first child was born, I was going to graduate college. My daughter was born in 2014 of September. September 2014, my daughter was born. I graduated from college December 2014. I graduated. I had my baby in my hand with my cap on, my gown on, and my degree. What happened was somebody said, I'm going to plant a seed of graduates in this family. I don't want us to be a family of GEDs. I don't want us to be a family that's uneducated. I'm going to plant a seed. And when she planted the seed, all of a sudden I took it. And then my brother took it. And our children will take it. Why? Because God is looking for somebody to be a legacy builder, to have a legacy mindset and say, I'm going to open up a door that nobody can close in our family. Because if a curse can be passed down, so can a blessing. And I'm tired of hearing about generational curses, and you don't tell me about the generational blessings that are coming to my life. And I'm declaring we're releasing generational blessings, cycle of blessings coming into your life because of legacy in this place. Which means when I get a paycheck and I want to keep that check, but then I put kingdom over comfort. I'm going to be quick to listen, slow to speak. I'm going to be slow to anger. I'm going to forgive. I made an eternal decision. I have a legacy mindset. That's going to have eternal impact. You got to put we over me. Are you ready? You got a fuel that's pushing you. Come on, let's be honest. Can we just be honest for a second? Come on, there are too many people riding on you. You got a mother. She's been doing everything she can to put food on the table. You got to do it for her. You got a father that's counting on you. You got to do it for him. You got some siblings that are watching you right now. You got to do it for them. You got a grandmother who's been praying for you. You got a grandmother who's been looking out for you. You got a grandmother that you got to do it for her. But guess what else? You got to do it for you. You got to get fueled on the inside and say, now is my time. There is no perfect moment. Now is the only perfect moment you need. Let me say that again. Now is the only perfect moment you need. Stop waiting for later. Now is the time to say, I'm going to be successful. Don't wait for later. Say, now is the time that I'm getting in them books. Don't wait for later. Now is the time to say, I'm going to make the next step. To say, I'm ready. I'm ready. I dare you to write that. Put it somewhere in some comment. Put it somewhere and say, I'm ready. Now is the time. I'm ready to build a legacy. I'm ready to make my mark. I'm ready to do this for my family. I'm ready to do this for my mother. I'm ready to win for my father. I'm ready to make my last name bigger than my first name. I'm ready to make history. I'm ready to do something nobody's ever done before. I'm ready to speak to every mountain in my way and tell that mountain to get out my way. I'm ready to make a difference. I'm ready to do something in my community. I'm ready to be the leader in my neighborhood. I'm ready to study
I'm ready to finish these papers. I'm ready to get this diploma. I'm ready to be educated. I'm ready. I dare you right now just to say I'm ready. It's my moment. It's my time. I'm not just hyped up. I'm informed and transformed and ready to do something that nobody ever thought I could do. It's your time. It's your moment. Make an impact. People may doubt you, but I'm not worried about people doubting you. Teachers may even doubt you, but I'm not worried about teachers doubting you. Friends may doubt you, but I'm not worried about your friends doubting you. The problem is when you doubt you. That's what I'm worried about. Who doubts you? I'm worried when you doubt you. Because when you doubt you, you can't get nothing done. When you doubt you, every little thing that gets in your way turns you back. When you doubt you, all of a sudden things just seem to be harder. But out of everybody who doubts you, you can't doubt you. You got to believe in you. You got to believe in your ability. You got to believe that you can win. Now's the time where the talking is done. Now is the moment where you got to make a decision. And the decision is simply this. Are you ready to take the next step? Are you ready to start the new chapter? Are you ready to go and build a legacy? Are you ready? Are you ready? And listen to me when I tell you, you got to ask yourself this question. Because what I don't want you to leave just being hyped up. I want you leaving here transformed. Listen to me very carefully. If you don't hear anything I say, I need you to catch this. It's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. Listen to me. It's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. Now is your time. It's your moment. It is your day. Now is your time to win. Now is your time to graduate. Now is your time to make a difference. Now is your time to have an impact. Now is your time to make straight A's. Now is your time to be noticed. Now is your time to be heard. Now is your time to be seen. Now is your time to do this thing. It's your moment. Now is my chance. Now is my opportunity. I am ready. Come on, come on. I am ready. Come on, let me hear you. I am ready. One more time. I am ready. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for a bell to ring? Okay, hear it. Ding, 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 ding. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, stop waiting. I'm telling you, don't wait another moment. Don't wait another day. Don't wait another minute. It's your time to win. It's your time to shine. I dare you to put a smile on your face. Why am I smiling? I'm smiling because I see your future, and your future looks better than it is right now. Why am I smiling? Because I believe that I'm talking to world changers. Why am I smiling? Because I believe that I'm talking to someone who's getting ready to build a legacy, who's getting ready to make an impact. Why am I smiling? Because I just believe that your best days are still ahead of you, and now is your moment. I'm grateful for every speech. I'm grateful for every speaker, but now it's my time. I heard everything you had to say, but now it's my moment. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for somebody to tell you to go? All right, here I go. Go! What are you going to do with the information you got today? What are you going to do with all this knowledge? What are you going to do with all the wisdom you got? Are you just going to throw it out the window? Are you just going to forget about it as soon as you leave here? Are you just going to let all this information go? Or are you going to decide, no, I got a story and my story's not finished? And I'm here to tell you that the beginning of your story may be painful. Maybe the beginning of your story was rough, but I got good news for you. There's another chapter, and the next chapter is going to be your best chapter. Because the next chapter, you're getting ready to write something new. The next chapter, it will say happily ever after. Your next chapter is going to be better than your last chapter, because it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. How you going to finish? You're not waiting for the perfect time. You're making it the perfect time. You don't need to be in the perfect setting. Nah, even when it's not perfect, you're going to make it. Why? Because you're fueled on the inside. Are you going to finish weak? Are you going to finish? Are you going to finish all shy? Are you going to finish losing? Or are you going to finish as a winner?
Thank you for watching our videos. Please like and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss another video.